Hey Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning into your X reading today. I hope you're all feeling amazing and are safe no matter where you are in the world. So the X reading, guys, it's been some time since I've done one of these, but due to popular demand, it's back. Now I know that not all of you want to know about your ex. In fact, there are so many comments I get that I don't want to hear about my ex. Well, then this reading is not for you. Maybe the love readings will better resonate with you, so check them out. But due to popular demand, it is back because there are some of you out there that are still being challenged with letting your ex go, healing, releasing, or embracing new love, or even potentially reconciling. So I'm happy to be of service. If you're new to Soul Embers, hi, my name is Andrea. I hope you also find something within this reading helpful on your journey and you choose to stick around. Everything you guys need to know about me and the channel, it's in the description box below. And I also do personal readings, so if you vibe with my reading style and would like to reach out, I'd love to do one for you. So Capricorn, there was a time where I would do Capricorn love readings, ex readings, singles readings, and it was a lot. Most of the time it was about the ex. So I don't know who I was connecting with at that time, but overall right now, whoever I'm connecting with out there, I feel that a lot of healing has taken place when it comes to Capricorn and their ex. In fact, really releasing and letting go of the living in the past, really embracing the future. I feel the Capricorns that I'm connecting with have definitely gone through some really challenging times when it comes to your love life, Capricorn. And you have really explored every single corner and crevice within your shadow in trying to get a better understanding of what holds you back from embracing life and love in a way that really brings your emotional fulfillment. How to drop your boundaries and maintain your standards at the same time so that you can receive love. How to those boundaries I feel were so high for such an extended period of time, no one could get through. And we had Capricorns out there that were, really, really beautiful souls that have so much love to give, such depth of emotion, so nurturing, and were unable to give love and receive it because of these energy blocks that were preventing you from releasing. This is where we're at now though, Capricorn. I feel from, I meditated on your energy and I started channeling for you, and what I was feeling is that you've released the person that you associated these feelings with. You've released it. It's in the past. It's gone. And you're ready to embrace love and you're open to it. The thing is, there is something you're not seeing and it's not bringing love into your life. You may be dating. You may not be moved by the people that you're dating. You may be calling in a certain type of energy that just does not align with you and you don't understand why. There is this element surrounding you right now where your love is great and you're ready to receive it, but you're good on your own, even if you don't. The thing is, you're curious to understand why it's not as easy as what it used to be to bring love into your life. That's the type of feeling I'm getting for you. There is something that's holding you back and you don't understand what it is, even if you're feeling freer than ever. So let's see. What's the message that Spirit has for you? Yeah, Spirit wants to talk. Have a chat. Epiphany. It'll come. Okay, it will come. So for those of you that this is resonating with so far, what I'm getting is a new realization is on its way to you now, and it's direct communication. You know what I'm getting? You've gone through all these different stages when it comes to love, Capricorn, starting from your ex, let's say. For example, the loss, the deep devastation, the trauma, building an army to protect your heart, protecting your wounds, shutting the world out, going into deep introspection, into deep reflection, solitude, shutting everything out, total shutdown, so that you can rebuild trust within yourself, to then start the process of focusing on self, personal growth, spiritual growth, career growth, becoming stronger and stronger by the day, becoming a force to be reckoned with, someone that people can rely on, that has experienced so many depths and facets to a journey. You have so much to share. There is so much wisdom to you. So we've gone through this cycle to finally realizing that some companionship would be great. Letting go of whatever's holding you back to a degree and starting a process of, or even, I guess, entertaining the idea of dating. And with that, you're met with all these energies that you don't align with, but you're completely free and you don't understand what's blocking you. You're on your way. It will come, but it's been a freaking long journey, Capricorn. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling years to go through this. A lot of growth has taken place internally in that time, but oh my goodness, it feels like things were not just falling in your lap. There was a lot of resistance there, and there were a lot of things that were being deflected because there was that block. So let's break this down and let's see how this relates to your ex, how it relates to you, how you're feeling about it, and what you want to get to the bottom of, because I feel that you want to get to the bottom of something, and I think it's uncovering what this block is more than really reconciling. Time to go. Yeah, more than really reconciling. This is about you knowing that it's time to go, knowing that you're done. I'm finished. Bye, Felicia. See you later. You know, I'm done. I'm happy. Look, this is a happy person walking into, to me, they feel happy. I can only see their back, but they're walking in a new direction, not even looking back. Yeah, that's how you're feeling. But let's see, what I feel is that there is this block that you're not seeing and you're waiting to figure it out so that you can start, you may be already tuning into a particular frequency that you want to tune into. You're holding a specific energetic vibration, yet the people that you're attracting are not aligning to that. And you're perplexed is the word. I love it. I freaking love it. So much time spent in this space trying to, you know, what I'm feeling, Capricorn, is there was so much time spent in your shadow going over hurt, loss, rejection. Some of you may have self-criticized and there was an element of self-loathing. Some of you may have felt humiliated by this ex's actions. There might have been deep disappointment on how they treated you. What I'm getting, there's two lots. There are those of you that felt the hurt, loss and rejection and humiliation, and there are those of you that felt all of it, the hurt, loss, rejection, self-criticism, self-loathing, humiliation. And what I'm getting is you spend so much time trying to break yourself free from each of those aspects. You kind of got lost in your shadow, and every time you'd feel hurt, you would crawl back into your shadow and you try to heal that aspect of yourself by shutting everything out. You didn't trust yourself enough to be vulnerable, that you've got yourself if something happens, if you were to accept new love or this love that has to do with your ex potentially back into your life. So you kept on going back to the drawing board. So you spent a lot of time in that shadow. But you know what? Eventually you got there. I feel that you really, really worked through all those areas and you've really come out the other end. And now, you know, let's just say we're talking about someone that has dug so deep. We're talking about those of you that have dug so deep that have learned so much about who you are, your true authentic self, that you stand alone, but you don't stand lonely. Okay, I like that. I'm going to write that down. Excuse me, title. Maybe stand alone, but you don't stand lonely. Yeah, that's very powerful. You feel that you really understand who you are. You enjoy your own company. You enjoy what you uncover about yourself. Those journey that you take within yourself of self-discovery was very fulfilling for you. And you don't need to seek for fulfillment outside of yourself. And this is where you've come now. Someone that is completely independent. Someone that is so happy on their own. Completely happy on your own. Completely independent. And self-sufficient in so many ways. You know how to work with your own challenges now. You've got your own set of resources. You recognize your triggers. You understand and you are mindful and you are present in what you're feeling. You drop into your body and you trust yourself to explore your emotions and to work through those, to come out feeling in control and feeling that you have whatever it takes to get that emotional fulfillment on your own. So that's absolutely so unbelievably centered and strong, and some real core confidence has been built as a result of this. A lot of power, a lot of passion, creativity. You've created as a result. You are your own source of inspiration. You're your own source of creativity, and you will go beyond yourself to further develop and further evolve, but you know how to ignite and trigger every aspect within yourself and generate those feelings within yourself and fulfill them by seeking whatever it is you need to help you on that journey. So that's so beautiful. But here we are now in a place where we're feeling so powerful, Capricorn, and so on top of the world, and we've got it all together finally, and we feel balanced within ourselves, and we're ready to receive and reciprocate love, yet there seems to be this block on receiving it. And I do feel that this is not so much about reconciliation, it's more about having a different vantage point and knowing that there's still something that you cannot see. It's hidden from you, and no matter how much you try and get to it, you can't seem to understand what it is that's blocking you from manifesting the kind of love that you're wanting to manifest. So let's explore this X's energy a little bit, and let's see if we can kind of uncover where any traumas may have lie within that relationship that caused you to go on that journey of soul recognition. Okay, so because this is what I feel they've awoken your spiritual journey, and you're enlightened and lit the way for you to work through trauma on a far deeper scale. So at this time in their life, they're going around, they're repeating patterns and behaviors, and they're feeling very, very frustrated with what love is offering them. I feel that they are still looking and searching for ways to fulfill themselves through external influence. Whereas you have really outgrown that, and where you find a lot of fulfillment within yourself and know how to trigger your own self and trigger and, I guess, generate your own passion and awaken it, they are still seeking for it to be woken by others. So you're on very different wavelengths at the moment. They're feeling very, very frustrated, and the direction Spirit's trying to take them in is for them to recognize that every single time you experience a repeating pattern or behavior, it offers you a different vantage point. Because you've experienced it, you've learned something from it, so you learn to do something differently the next time, and you're not repeating something that has a negative result or thought pattern on you. Well, this is something they feel they keep on going round and round in circles and experiencing when it comes to their love life. So potentially there is something here, an attachment between you and your ex, that is blocking you, even though you know it's time to go, even though you know that you want to embrace your future and you're willingly happy to release them, you still think about them. Maybe they pop up in your mind out of the blue. You may think of them in increments. There may be times where you don't think of them at all, and then all of a sudden they're at the forefront of your thoughts for an extended period of time, let's say. So that energy ebbs and flows. It's because they're constantly experiencing this dissatisfaction where their mind comes back to your relationship and an aspect of your relationship where they feel that they may have not treated you respectfully, where they feel they could have done differently, and they're paying for karma now, where they feel that you are the only one that was able to align with them in a particular area. Whatever that area is, whatever it is that takes them back to you, that always brings them back to you, that is the block I feel that you may be experiencing when it comes to this ex, in gaining an understanding in gaining that validation, not from them though, understanding or hearing what they have to say so that the piece connects. So you get that validation within yourself, that final puzzle piece falls, and this epiphany comes through, and you're able to move forward. Now, that's not to say that you have to get into communication with them. It's about energetically them, you aligning in that area and for that penny to drop. Either way though, Capricorn, no matter what it is that you want to do with this person, whether, it's in the cards, so to speak, that you come back together and that you do align and then you have this conversation and it finally gives you, that they say those words that finally makes that last penny drop, that makes you come to a better understanding. It mirrors something within you that you have not been able to see. Whatever that might be, that is what's going to give you that final piece. It's going to release you from them, and the epiphany will come at that time. And what you're looking at is a brand new life, a brand new leaf, free, liberated, completely different to how you know yourself. Absolutely beautiful. So let's break this down. So what happens to those of you that don't get into communication with this person and you're not able to have this conversation? How will this work for you? Let's have a look. Too many cards. Oh, good save. Okay, here is what I'm getting. Either way, the work for you, you've done the work, Capricorn. It's time to move. Time to go. It's time to move. The clock is ticking. It's time. Okay? It'll come. It'll come. It's been a very slow develop. It's been a very slow and painful growth for you. But have faith, believe, and I know that you do. I know the Capricorns that I'm connecting with, very centered and very pragmatic. And my ear is ringing just as I say that. I'm hearing a lot of, yep, that's right, we sure are. You know, you're not seeing things through rose-colored glasses anymore. So you're almost there, Capricorn, because what I'm seeing here is regardless of whether you're in communication with this person or not, you are about to step into a space where you will call in someone that is a lot more mature than what you're used to. They may be a lot older than you as well, or they may be very emotionally connected, and they may be very, very intelligent, just a very centered person. Mature is what I'm saying, is what I'm getting. Not only mature, I'm also getting very well established. Someone that places a lot of value on, you know, what you, that they want to make sure everything that they invest in offers them a return. Everything that they do has to come at value, with value to them. It has to have some kind of growth. If it doesn't add value and if it doesn't have growth, they're not going to invest in it. You are on the same page, both of you. Time is of the essence here. I see here time to go. You may be dating different people, Capricorn, and the minute you feel that you don't align, you just walk. You're good to go. Like you don't wait around for anyone to show you differently again and again, because ultimately to you, it either flows or it doesn't. It comes naturally or it doesn't. And they're exactly the same way. They're very, very pragmatic, very realistic, and they want to know that wherever they invest, whatever their energy, their time is the most valuable thing, just like yours. I feel that I'm connecting with very, very busy Capricorns out there, and very career-driven Capricorns. This person's exactly the same. There will be a mutual respect when it comes to your careers and a deep understanding of that, but also very emotional and mature, very giving, very generous when something is of value to them, when you can see that they support your values. When I say they support them, they're in alignment with them. So you don't have to explain yourself because you get each other. Okay, there is that deep emotional connection because you share the same kind of values and belief systems, and you're working towards very common or similar goals when it comes to passion and emotional fulfillment separately. But this is where that emotional connection lies. This is where that deep understanding lies, where you respect each other's space enough that you support each other on your journey to self-realization and self-satisfaction. And within that space is where maturity lies, where you've got cooperation and collaboration, and you've got co-creation, not codependency, and relying on each other to fulfill each other's needs. These are two very independent, strong people that are working towards their own goals and celebrating on those similar paths. Celebrating the downtime, celebrating the goodness that life has to offer, taking the edge off a hectic lifestyle. That's what this is about. And this person, just like you, I feel they're mirroring you in so many ways, only has love to give. You know, when they connect with someone, they connect and they're committed and they're dedicated, just like you are. Maybe not, you don't commit easily. Maybe they don't commit easily. Bottom line is, when they do, it's all about love. It's all about compassion. It's understanding and bringing, and ultimate goal is to bring each other happiness, is to bring tranquility and to take the edge off. and this is what's waiting for you. So whether you choose to reconcile, if that's what's on the cards for you, or you choose to go your separate way, the time will come where someone's either going to walk into your life, the penny's going to drop, and you're going to figure out what's been hidden from you all this time. You're finally going to work through it and get the closure that you need when it comes to receiving the kind of love that you're looking for, and why there seems to be this block when this person walks into your life. You will see why, and you will take the steps to close that cycle out and really open your heart space, in a completely different way than you ever believed you could ever do again. You may have thought you'd never be able to do this again, but you know what? It's going to be even bigger than what you thought you were capable of when you experienced what you experienced with your ex. Okay? What you've been protecting yourself from, this is bigger than that. But it's healthy and it's long-term and it's here to stay, right? Whereas those of you that do want to reconcile, what I'm getting here is that this is the conversation that's going to take place that's going to make that final penny drop, and you're going to come to this conclusion that you've been trying to come to, in understanding what it is that's blocking you. And they are going to finally, from holding back, from really holding back their energy and keeping it to themselves, and surrendering this to the universe and not doing anything about it. They're finally going to, right now they may not be taking action, but they're going to keep on going around in circles until they're finally forced to, and they're going to feel that pull towards you so that they can get the clarity that they need to release themselves. All in all, Capricorn, to close this off, you are going to experience a brand new life with or without this person, where heartbreak is you're waking up from that slumber. See, this person's heartbroken, heads down, can't see any opportunity, doom and gloom. This is fear, this is disappointment, this is deep just deep disappointment, deep dissatisfaction, waking up from that slumber to welcome a new life. It's almost like it's been a bad dream for you, Capricorn. And you finally feel like you've won the war. All this time you were fighting. You were trying to fight to win that particular fight. Now you're going to win that war. All right, guys, I hope you found that helpful. Feel free to reach out for a personal reading if you want to really dig into this and finally work through this space to close this off properly. I'd love to do a reading for you and work on any energy attachments. If not, I'll see you for your next lot of readings. Bye, Capricorn.